What is going on, guys? Duranathor here, and welcome back to the modded version of Forbidden Memories. We just beat Rex, so I'm going to be continuing with the World Tournament to show you the deck. I think I explained in the last one that I found out that it was Thunders that fuse to make the final Magician of Chaos. I did get, I think, another Black Pendant. I also got, I think, another Raigeki, but once again, I don't want to use like all of it right at the beginning. Maybe towards the end when it does get a little bit harder. So I've still got the Labyrinth War just as a 3k. Got a few Thunders and then mainly Fiends and Spellcasters. Our next opponent should be Weevil, who hopefully won't cause us too much trouble. I can't remember Weevil's fusion line because I didn't really fight against him that much. It's probably going to be like Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. I would say. Let's find out. So I have got the Thunder and a couple Fiends right away. So let's just go straight into my most powerful card, and then if he can beat that, I'm in a lot of trouble. We go Mercury. I got a 3600. Great Moth. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to hang fire and see what he does to make Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, but at the same time I can just do that in free duel, so I've completely screwed this up. Whoops. For some reason I thought Lord of D was a Fiend. He is not, he's a Spellcaster. I should be fine though. Frustrating as it is to lose all the cards in the hand. Even my normal Magician of Chaos would be good at this point. I think I'm going to set the Widespread. Sorry about that. So, that's still Great Moth. I imagine Cocoon of Evolution and Great Moth would make Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Scout Breaker with the Black Pendant. Can he go in Mars? No. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. I think he was in Saturn. So now hopefully he fuses into a Great Moth, attacks Breaker, destroys with Widespread. It's Weevil defeated. Nice and simple. May as well, because I'm only going to get BCD at this point anyway. In my opinion, I may have already said it before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. In my opinion, they should have had Magician of Black Chaos as the last one. Well, getting the Cocoon of Evolution and the Moths and the Winged Beasts, I can try and make Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Now, unlike the original one, where I'm confident enough to just fly through the first slot, I'm going to save in between each because I don't know what they play. I imagine she probably plays quite a lot of Harpy's Pet Dragons. I don't know what else she would play though. Spellcaster, 2 Fiends, right. I'll make sure this time. So once again, into my Magician of Chaos. I remember Harpy's Pet Dragon being a 3k 3500. 3 things. Shield Wing, Stardust Dragon. Which is a Wing Beast and an orange? I'm just going to play a widespread face down. And then next turn, doesn't really matter what I play. Is she doing another? Oh, so it looks like Wing Beast and Dragons. I wonder what else she put with Stardust. Because if it's an orange, it does have a final, like, red. Put down a Breaker in Moon with the Guardian Star boost. Defeat the Stardust. Hopefully makes another Stardust attacks, which will trigger the widespread. 36 and 16 is 52, so I should just be able to... Yeah, there we go. So I should just be able to win next turn. Especially with the Dark Energy. It does just do spellcasting. Fiend spellcasting zombies. Let's make quite a big breaker. I think I still have to attack with all three. Yeah, I'll leave her on 100. And that is my Valentine defeated. She might drop a few Harpies, ladies. Is that a Gaia the Fierce Knight? It's strange she drops Gaia, but... On to... Bandit Keith? Bandit Keith. Lots of machines. Usually. Did she... Was it? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Wait, Crow Goblin is a 1000. Yeah. Dragons and Wing Beasts to obviously make the Stardust Dragon line. I feel like making just a 2700 defense should be enough. We'll go with Neptune. What's he making? Shield Wing. Haven't drawn that much. I think I'm gonna keep a Thunder and a Spellcaster. Let's just get rid of the others, because I can defeat the Shield Wing. And if that is all he makes, this is going to be a really easy duel. That's a bit better. Cyber Falcon, Cybertech Ally, a 3k, so the 2/7 wouldn't have been enough. And Pluto. Okay. Hopefully I draw some Fiends. I draw a Fiend. Let's just go on the defensive. Kind of annoying. Cyber Falcon. So I'm going to take a guess and say that the Shield Wing that he created at the beginning isn't his typical... Because he's done Cyber Falcon twice now. There we go. This is my Magician of Chaos. And I did draw a widespread as well. Let's check out his Cybertech Alligator. Right, Geki? Yeah, I thought so. As long as I can make a Magician of Black Chaos next turn. A normal Magician of Chaos, but I can boost it to a 3/2, so I think it's an Apprentice of Chaos, actually. Yeah. Should both boost him. Okay. I said, I think his most powerful so far has been 3k. Raigeki again. Alright, Keith. Magician of Black Chaos. I probably should have set the widespread. Just because if he now makes a Cybertech Alligator, might be in a bit of trouble. Which he's going to. Yeah. This has been the hardest duel so far. Set the widespread. Another alligator. So I get one of the alligators. I need to draw a fiend. This has to be a fiend. Because I don't know if the Raigeki's enough. Because he'll just make another 3k. I mean, it doesn't matter if I keep the Bright Castle, because I can still beat... I have to draw a Fiend. So I think this is the best line, and just hope that he doesn't make a Cybertech Alligator. Hope he just makes a Cyber Falcon. Damn. Now, I can beat him. Because he's only playing 3Ks. And I just drew, like, all of my Thunders and Spellcasters and no Fiends. So I'm going to give it one more attempt. I can beat him. I can easily beat him with this deck. I saw you about 48 seconds ago. Set a widespread. I need to draw a Fiend. I might end up putting a few more Fiends in this when I go probably a little bit further into the tournament. Okay. So this is a 3/6. This is my favourite fusion because it's 2/0 attack monsters that make a 2200. Still gonna make his alligator. It is a lot easier to S-Tech a little bit later on in the tournament now. Originally, I was trying to S-Tech against some of the villagers, and they just don't fuse that much. I think Keith's going to be one of the easier people to AS-Tech, because he seems to play Cybertech Alligator pretty much every turn. And it's 3 that he's using. I know he defeats my Magician of Black Chaos here. But if I can make another one, or draw a Raigeki, I win. Raigeki. There we go. Drop 2 X-head cannons, a Y dragon head, and 2 limiter removals. Do you reckon he drops like the XY, XZ, YZ? Maybe. It might be the one to farm if you want the XYZ. As I mentioned before, the storyline, how did I forget that word, is the same. So at this point, you meet Shardy. Goes inside your mind and tells you you need all the keys and the rod and the necklace to send Atem, Jira, Yami back to his own world. Even though it's the same storyline, I'm not just going to skip through it, because you may not have watched my other Let's Play, you may not have played this before, you may have just been interested in a modded version. It may be that long that you've played this game and the mod piqued your interest that you don't remember the story. It's multiple sort of outcomes. Outcomes? I don't know. The dream is all of your bit that you do in Egypt. So Shardy uses the power of the Millennium Key for him to meet Yami. And I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've sat and read through this. I know I did a Let's Play before, but I wasn't really paying attention to the storyline. I kept it a little bit longer just in case other people were, but it's been quite a while since I've actually sat and read this. We're inside the puzzle. You still duel Shardy after this. I cannot remember what deck Shardy has, I've only played through this once. And then after Shardy, I believe it's Bakura. So I'm hoping, as long as I don't game over against Shardy too much, I'm hoping that I can defeat Shardy quite easily and then duel Bakura. Because Bakura, last time I faced him in the 2.6 rather than this being the final mod, he dropped quite a few higher end spellcasters, so I'm hoping he drops the Apprentice of Chaos. I don't think he'll drop the Magician of Black Chaos, simply because it's an orange, and I think the way that Blackalicious has sorted out this mod is you get the yellow from the World Tournament, this tournament, you get the orange from the High Mages, and then the reds from the Final 6. The first time I played through this, you could get the yellows and the oranges quite early on. I think you could get them in the tournament. So the first time I played through this, it was Kyber who dropped the X, Y, and Zs. He was a nightmare to defeat because he could summon a monster with 3,800 every turn, or he would play a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So he was a nightmare to defeat, but once you did beat him, he dropped 15 cards, and he dropped a lot of the X, Y, Zs, and he dropped Blue Eyes as well. So even if you were losing 5 times and you only won 1 in 7, there's 15 cards that you get from that one win as opposed to just the one. So if you get quite lucky and he drops 2 X head cannons, a Y dragon head, an XZ tank cannon, all you then need is the XZ tank cannon and the Y dragon head to make a 3,800. So you then just dueled Kyber loads and loads and loads. He dropped the XY, XZ, YZ, even the VW. So you could fuse X with YZ, then put VZ, WZ. Confusing myself now. You could make a 4,500. And he dropped Blue Eyes and things, so you could fuse the 3 Blue Eyes to make 4,500s, and then you just steamrolled through the rest of the game. So yeah, Y dragon heads, 2 exit cannons. It should be, yeah. So at least you get them a little bit earlier on. which means that Kaiba should be a bit easier if you can make the XYZs. If he still plays 3800 each turn, he might just play Blue Eyes. Oh, once again. I'm going to have to basically go all out in this because I don't want to watch the cutscene again. So I'm just going to throw away anything apart from the Fiends and a Spellcaster. Oh. He made Magician of Black Chaos. Okay. Maybe it's Shardy that drops all the Spellcasters in this bit now. I'm going to play the Raigeki face down, because worst case, he puts a Thunder on top to make the Magician of Chaos. Or makes another Magician of Black Chaos. So if I don't draw a Fiend now, I can set the Widespread Ruin and Raigeki. $4,300, should be alright. Oh, it was a Thunder I needed. To make my Magician of Chaos. Raigeki him, because if I leave a monster up, he might just Raigeki me, and then attack me for 2,800. He may still just Raigeki me, but I don't take any damage. Yeah, much better. Because otherwise I'll be on like 15 now and have to draw something here. Which I did, but I'm going to set the Widespread. So it's going to blow his up. So hopefully I draw a Thunder. If not, I'll just make a Magician of Black Chaos. Or an Equip. An Equip would be fine because it'd make me a 33. Another Fiend. Which is fine. So let's see, go down to 3,500. So even if I don't draw a Thunder, he's gonna hopefully just suicide in here. So I draw a Thunder and I win. I don't draw a Thunder, I just make another Magician of Black Chaos. Because I'd hope that drawing 3 cards I would draw a Fiend. I'm just going to use the Breaker to attack. This game just loves proving me wrong. It really does. Huh. Is that Magician's Valkyria? Maybe this guy is the one that drops all the spellcasts and things. Which is handy, because I don't think I'm going to have time to duel against Bakura. So he's on 800. Skilled Dark Magician. And a Fiend makes Dark Magician. Wonder what else you put on Dark Magician. I also don't... Oh, why am I doing it? I can just play a monster and use the Magician of Chaos to attack. I was thinking I had to attack directly with the Magician of Chaos. See what he drops. Skilled White Magicians, Skilled Dark Magician. So it looks like Shardy is the one that drops all the spellcasters, which is perfect because I'm going to have to stop here after this bit. And as the normal storyline, the Millennium items get drawn into the cards so that we can obtain them all. So I'm going to stop here, and I am going to go and do a few duels against Shardy, because I want the Magician's Valkyria if it makes Dark Magician go, and then find out, because Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician were both orange, so there's got to be something after them. I imagine Dark Magician goes into Dark Sage, or maybe Dark Paladin. imagine it's one of those two. I don't know what Dark Magician Girl would go into. So I'm going to do some free duels, find out what they fuse into, and then I'll be back to, fingers crossed, finish off the rest of the Grand Tournament, depending how hard it is. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.